What's good, Rhody Wrestling Recap, episode 4. Today we're talking about the February 2nd edition of Smackdown and the Raw. Yeah, Raw was mid
Yeah,
as fuck, as usual.
as usual.
But
There wasn't much going on.
Smackdown was amazing. Amazing, in my opinion.
SmackDown went hard.
Alright, you can start if you want.
So, starting with SmackDown, we'll just go in order of the shows. You know, wait. So SmackDown, we started with
Logan Paul and Kevin Owens.
no,
Yeah, we did.
no. Oh yeah. So he had the Logan Paul and Kevin Owens thing. I'm not even sure why that's a storyline at this point.
They're probably going to have a rematch at Elimination Chamber.
At this point, probably. Probably gonna be like a no holds barred or something like that.
Well,
Um,
Logan Paul is getting a challenger of Nick Aldis's choice on
oh, that's right. Yeah,
tomorrow's
I do
edition of
remember that.
SmackDown. So
Right, I remember that.
we got that coming up tomorrow.
Then Logan Paul kind of calling out some of the other big names in the company, saying, not really saying their names, but he's like, "Oh, I'm the workhorse. You know, I don't have a blown out knee. I didn't hurt my tricep." Calling out Punk and Rollins, for some odd reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why
all
he
the
did
champions.
that. That was kind of
Seems like all the champions just want to call each other out, except Gunther. Gunther just stays on his own.
because Gunther is classy.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so we started with that. Didn't really make much sense of it.
They talked about the
I'm not
brass
gonna lie.
knuckles spot and how
Oh yeah.
Logan Paul got lucky that the ref saw the knuckles, and
Yep.
Kevin Owens should be U.S. champion right now.
True.
So that was pretty much what that whole promo was about. Was Kevin Owens saying that Logan Paul was lucky that the ref saw the knuckles.
Yep.
And then we got KO versus Theory, which was decent because, in my opinion, Theory is one of the best wrestlers in the company right now. Just
Theory. Yeah, I mean Theory's kind of good.
just solely on the wrestling aspect of his character is, I feel like he's one of the best right now.
I guess. I mean,
He's
talented.
really impressive. Like I was
he
entertained.
He can do some crazy things. I'll admit that.
I was entertained throughout that entire match, and I did not want to skip any of it because I had it recorded, so I could have skipped it
Yeah,
if I wanted to. But
for sure.
yeah, it felt like that match was really solid. We had Logan Paul on commentary during that match.
I do remember. Yep.
He was. I have notes here. He was giving Kevin Owens credit, and he was surprised at how good he was in the ring during the match at the Rumble. But he was still cheering for Theory, obviously.
Of course, because he doesn't want Kevin Owens to win.
So then he gets up and slides in brass knuckles to Theory, but Kevin Owens gets a hold of them. Kevin Owens KOs Theory and wins the match.
Yeah.
So that finish was pretty good because Kevin Owens actually hid the knuckles this time. Genius.
And didn't. If you would have just did that the first time.
He'd be champion right now.
Pretty much.
Then we got Naomi and Tiffany Stratton coming out of Nick Aldis's office with SmackDown contracts, confirming that they are now on SmackDown. So that's exciting. Naomi is a full-timer now for SmackDown. I saw something about Naomi going to TNA for like a tag team match.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see anything like that.
I don't know if that's true or not, but she's teaming up with the girl that was in the Royal Rumble
I have no idea.
to
I didn't
face
see
another
anything.
team. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, I was kind of confused about that because
I didn't.
she signed the contract for
Yeah, I
SmackDown,
don't know.
so I have no idea what's going on with that.
Well, I think TNA and WWE are gonna like continue to work together, something like that.
Which is cool because maybe we'll see Dolph Ziggler again. One of my favorites.
Mid.
He's not mid, bro.
Mid.
He's not mid.
Okay. I'll let you believe that.
He's one of the best wrestlers, bro. Like, wrestlers. On the mic, he's mid, but in the ring, he's really fucking good. Come on. He's really good. You're telling me Nick Nemeth is not a god? Or whatever the hell his name is?
It's Nick Nemeth, but no. No.
They got Logan Paul backstage with Nick Aldis demanding a challenger
Oh,
because
yeah.
everyone's calling him a part-timer and he's getting mad because he doesn't want to be called a
Because he is a
part-timer.
part-timer? Dude has had like 3 matches since he's been champ.
So we are getting Logan Paul versus a challenger of Nick Aldis' choice tomorrow night on Smackdown. So I'm excited to see who it is. Maybe we get Andrade? Or is he on Raw?
Andrade is Raw, I believe.
Maybe we get Braun Breaker.
Braun hasn't signed yet.
He hasn't signed Raw or SmackDown, right?
No.
So maybe he'll sign SmackDown and we'll get Braun Breaker versus Logan Paul.
Do you think they push him that quick?
He's good.
Oh, he's
really
amazing.
Good.
I'm not saying he's not. He's really, really good. But you think they give him a title shot that quick? His first match in the WWE?
I mean, who else would it be? Who else would they give it to? That's pretty much the only person I can think of right now.
Unless Ray's coming back.
I don't see that. Isn't he injured?
Ray still...
Like, didn't he get injured bad? Or no?
Oh, shit. Well, that's what I mean, yeah, but if he comes back and if he's not hurt anymore...
Like Super Cena?
Shit's about to die.
Hayden's laptop is about to die.
It is. I didn't realize. Hold on. Sorry for the interruption, fellas. Alright, we're good.
Alright, so I'm just wondering who it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be interesting. There is that chance that Ray comes back. Santos? I don't know. He's like one of the first names that comes to mind.
Santos could be good.
I'm trying to think of the like... I don't know. Like, I just can't think of... Like, I'm blanking on the roster right now.
Yeah, same.
Like, I know the SmackDown roster, but like it's not coming to me.
Maybe he forces Theory to face Logan Paul.
Theory, Logan Paul, I guess would be good. You get 2 guys.
Because they're both friends.
2 heels. 2 heels.
Yeah, but they're both friends, so like... I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway.
Then we had the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match to see who was going to face the winner of the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match on Monday.
It was low-key, like, quick and underwhelming.
I skipped through that match, not gonna lie.
It was really quick from what I remember, and it was kind of underwhelming. Like, there wasn't much to it.
But Bate and Dunn ended up winning, so I'm happy about that.
I don't think they're gonna end up winning though, because they have to face
DIY.
Yeah, DIY is just
DIY
insane.
versus Judgment Day is gonna be crazy at the Elimination Chamber.
For sure.
That
match,
match,
it's gonna be DIY.
That match might steal the show.
Could. It could.
Because DIY is crazy good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that Fatal 4-Way match, I didn't really watch it. I skipped through it. I stopped and played it at a few points in the match, but I didn't watch the entire thing, so.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch. Well, I was watching it, but like I was kind of like on my phone, kind of like back and forth, like oh yeah, yeah. Like I wasn't thoroughly entertained where it was keeping my attention.
Then we had the shot of Io Sky, Asuka, and Kairi Sane talking backstage.
Oh yeah, and they did that. That was like a callback to the Batista thing.
And they said, Bailey is done tonight. That's what they said. And
Yeah.
I got chills. I got chills, dude. I got chills. And then they showed Bailey in the back, and then I got even more chills.
But
I
yeah,
was like,
I mean,
oh,
shit.
So
WWE did that before when Batista was world champ back in 04, 05, I think it was, where I think it was Triple H and like Ric Flair talking shit, and Batista was right outside the door. You could hear him. So that was like a callback to an old scene.
Yeah, for sure. That was crazy though. I got chills, dude.
But you were right. You were right.
I told you she was going for Io.
I would have liked to seen Bailey and Rhea. I think it would have been a great match.
But we're getting Becky and Rhea, bro. We're getting Becky and Rhea, 100%.
Well, that's not confirmed yet, obviously.
We're getting Becky and Rhea.
Well, we also don't know who else is in the chamber, so.
It's either Becky and Rhea or Liv and Rhea at WrestleMania.
Are those are the only two confirmed for the chamber right now, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'd be down for a Liv Morgan title run.
Another one? Her first one was kind of mid.
Dude, Liv Morgan's good, though.
Yeah, she's alright.
I don't know, I like her. And not just because she's good looking, like, I think she's good.
No, yeah, she's decent in the ring. For sure.
For her size, I feel like she can do a lot. She's tiny.
Yeah. Then we had Bailey come out and do her promo with the Kabuki Warriors.
That was crazy. Yo, dude, when she fucking, like, turned to them...
Bailey called them family. Bailey called them family, and
they really started laughing. Like, dude, what are you doing?
Dying, bro. They were dying, and then she turned around and caught them.
As soon as they started laughing, you knew.
Yeah.
You were like, oh shit. And then when she turned to them, or when she was like, oh, or I can fight another fight. And she kind of started going on about how it didn't need to like be for a title and things like that. I'm like, there's no way, right? Like, she's just gonna fight somebody. And then she was like, you gotta prove those people that you thought were your support system wrong or whatever when they doubt you. And then she fucking speaks Japanese.
Yo, I was like, oh shit! I was like, she knew what they were saying the entire time. She knew what they were saying the entire time, dude.
I was like, dude. So
every moment that they were talking shit behind her back in Japanese,
she knew exactly what they were saying, which is nuts. Crazy, dude. So then she starts going off on Io about like, oh, we were supposed to be this. I just wanted to be the best, yada yada. And you see the Kabuki Warriors start to creep behind her.
Yeah.
And then they attack her. They beat her into the corner. First of all, I need to get this off my chest. Whenever I see Kairi Sane part of like jumping somebody, I cannot take her serious. She hits like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like she's like trying to like fake, like she's trying too hard to like not hit hard.
Yeah, for sure.
And it irritates the shit out of me because I'm like, dude, what are you doing? But so then Bailey gets in the corner and she's down. She's got the fucking, and she pulls the pipe.
Yes, the pipe.
And she tucks it under her. She's holding onto it like this, and then they pull her, and she's just
Bing, bing, Barry Bonds in this bitch.
And then I wanted her to hit Io so bad, but she didn't.
But then they had a stare down, and then
yeah, because she went to go hit Io, and then Io had the title, and she had it up. Could you imagine if they like had her hit the title and it like broke or some shit?
That would have been very depressing.
Oh, I'm saying, could you imagine if it was like they like made like another title that was like kind of beat up, and they made it to break away, but if she hits it right?
Yeah,
I don't know. Would have been kind of funny, kind of cool. But so then the Kabuki Warriors pulled Io out of the ring, and that's when she goes, "Io, I'll see you at WrestleMania."
And I was like, "Yes, I did it."
You were right. You were right. You deserve your praises. You were right.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Then we had the six-man tag match that I didn't really watch, so I don't even...
What was it again? I didn't take notes. I'm like completely I completely forget what was...
It was Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament.
Oh, that was good.
That match even start?
No, it wasn't. They didn't end up fighting.
They had
but it
like
was
a brawl, right?
The fight was good. Yeah,
It
was good. I really like the Final Test. I love that faction.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's pretty cool.
It reminds me of like the Shield, in a way.
Yeah.
Which is why I think I like them so much.
I like AOP a lot. I'm glad that they're back.
Like, I've really gotten into like the Final Testament and Karrion Kross lately, so I kind of want to see Karrion Kross like as champ soon. I've become a Karrion Kross fanboy as of late.
What kind of champion? A mid-card champ?
For now.
Yeah, for sure.
For now. Dude, Karrion Kross is like US champ for now. Like, that'd be fire.
Karrion Kross? Tomorrow?
Dude, could you imagine if like he wins the US title and then AOP gets a title shot?
Karrion Kross tomorrow?
That'd be fire. I don't think so, but that'd be fire. That'd be fire.
Alright, as we were talking about earlier, Braun Breaker was seen with Nick Aldis.
Yeah,
with the
he
Smackdown
was supposed
contract.
to sign.
He was about to sign it.
Adam Pearce.
Yep. Adam Pearce came back stage and gave him an offer or something like that.
Or he was like, "Oh yeah, Nick, I'll hold on to this, but I'm gonna go see what's good on Monday."
So he still hasn't signed one yet.
So I'm so confused because I thought that Adam Pearce was the Raw GM. Yet this motherfucker's on every SmackDown. You don't see Nick Aldis on every Raw.
That's because Adam Pearce is a GOAT. Adam Pearce is way better than Nick Aldis. Yes, sir.
You did not just say that.
I said it. I said it.
Dude. What is wrong with you?
I said it.
No, Nick Aldis over... You think Adam Pearce would stand up to Roman Reigns the way Nick Aldis has? You would think Adam Pearce has the guts to talk to Roman Reigns the way Nick Aldis has?
Probably not.
Exactly. Dude, if you got the balls to talk to Roman like that, like, now I'm a Roman supporter, fanboy, whatever, but like,
Stan.
The fact that he has the balls to talk to him like that, it's like, oh shit. Especially for just getting there.
Kid's a Roman
like, he was
Stan.
He was starting his BS with Roman right away.
Kid hates Cody Rhodes.
I don't hate. Well,
more
now. I gotta say more now. I wasn't ever a Cody Rhodes hater. It's just I didn't like the idea of him being the one to beat Roman.
But why? He's carrying the company.
What has he done?
He's carrying the company. He's carrying the company.
We want Cody. That's not carrying the company.
He sells the most merch. He draws for ticket sales.
I don't think he's number one in merch.
Yes, he is.
I don't think so.
Right now, he is.
Is he?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Well, now probably because people are fucking fanboying over him.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Men's, women's, youth, and another men's shirt.
Just because of the recent fanboying. But before, I don't think he was number 1.
And then CM Punk is number 5 with the OG t-shirt.
Punk was number 1 for a while. I think Roman was up there for a while. Recently. I didn't know he was 1, 2, 3, and 4 because people are nutting over him.
Then we had
this whole, like, it really does. It's really, like, starting to remind me of the whole Daniel Bryan movement, which is really irritating me because I also never liked Daniel Bryan.
When they took over Raw, that was sick.
That was, like, it was a cool moment, but I'm like, all right, enough of this. And then when Raw, well, which we'll talk about when Raw started, that stuff was pissing me off. I was like, great, the crowd's gonna ruin the show. I think WWE got caught muting the crowd on TV.
They did.
Which is kind of funny. But anyway, back to SmackDown.
Tiffany Stratton versus Mia Yim. Pretty basic match.
Nice.
Pretty basic, boring match.
Stratton's good though.
Yeah, for sure. I was kind of distracted, not gonna lie.
Oh, me too.
Yo, she is nice to look at. Holy shit. But Tiffany Stratton kind of botched her moonsault at the end. She
like went out too far. She didn't have what's her face out far enough.
Yeah,
she still hit, but not as good as she usually does.
But yeah, that won her the match with the moonsault.
Yeah, that's gonna. I'd like to see her do something soon.
And
the women need a mid card.
They do.
I will stand by that.
They do.
I will stand by that movement in 2024. The women need a mid card.
But what would it be called?
Just do what you do. Women's U.S. Championship. Women's Intercontinental Championship. Don't stray from what you know. What's working.
You think they'll have 2 or just 1? 1 for each show, or just 1 for?
I think they should just give the women what the men have.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of women that don't get any screen time.
Or, like, there are women that are at the top, but they're, like, not champions, and they deserve a championship run.
For sure.
So.
Like Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan.
Yeah, like these
Bianca Belair.
Women that work their butts off, but they don't really get anything because they're not a champion. I also think they need, like, another tag team. Like, you have 2... Now, obviously, the men's roster is bigger. But, like, you have a SmackDown and a Raw tag team, technically. For the men.
I think they should just stick to 1 tag team title.
So then they just need to unify the men's then, in my opinion. I think
they're splitting them.
Fair. They need to.
I think they're gonna split them soon.
I'm so over the unified.
Yeah, I think they're splitting them soon. Which is why we have a Raw and SmackDown competition, and then.
Oh, once we talk about Raw, I have a prediction I want to talk about. I just remembered.
Okay, and then the best part of the show, we have the promo. The ending segment of SmackDown. Big Bang. Oh my god.
Yeah, the one that has set everybody off.
Roman Reigns starts the promo, or the segment.
Roman Reigns was cooking, bro.
He was cooking, man. He was good.
Roman's good on the mic.
For sure.
He's gotten so good on the mic.
Now, if you go back like 7 years.
Well, he's also said in interviews that it's like they've kind of made him say things.
Really?
Yeah, so like, do you remember the whole? I think it was like suffering succotash. They were like they made him say that. But now that he's kind of moved into this character, this role, this ability, this confidence, he's really just coming to himself, and they've kind of given him the. Go ahead.
So Roman starts the segment with his 45-minute entrance, as usual.
Yes, sir. This shit is so... Like, bro, you don't need to take 45 minutes for SmackDown. Come on. Dude,
I saw
like,
acknowledge these nuts poster, so that gets an A+ for me. I didn't see that, but
I heard about it on Twitter.
That was pretty funny.
I heard about that.
Of course, he demands Birmingham to acknowledge him. We got a walk in here, a little interruption here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Sorry about that.
Do.
All right, lay back down. Sorry.
Who was that? Jacqueline's brother?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is his dog. So.
Ah, I see.
He came looking for him.
So he demands Birmingham to acknowledge him, as he usually does in every single city. Everyone puts their ones up.
I have acknowledged. Ready for... where was it?
Demands Cody Rhodes, or calls Seth's title. What is that?
Got the levels above sweater.
This guy.
That came in.
I got the yeet shirt. Yeet.
I got that too.
Yeet.
I kind of wish I got the black one. I kind of wish I got the white one now.
I got the blue one.
I don't like the blue one because like the yeet is blue, so it's like blue on blue. I didn't like that.
The yeet is white.
Is it white on that one?
Yeah.
I'm just so used to it being blue on the other ones.
All right,
I wish I got the white one now.
Kid's regretting his decisions.
No. I needed a yeet shirt, bro. I'm so glad we got that. I was so mad when they said they couldn't use it anymore.
I got the Boots to Asses t-shirt too.
That's a nice one.
That one and the yeet shirt are coming in tomorrow apparently. That's what it says anyways.
I'm just waiting on my phone case. But anyway, back to the Roman segment. And then he starts talking crap about like Seth Rollins. Because Rollins started it. No. Did Rollins start it?
Yeah.
Yes. Rollins started it the Raw before.
Yep.
And then Roman was like, he was saying how Rollins was calling that the world title. And then he took it a little too far when he was like, oh, does a workhorse walk like this? And he was like walking like he was fucking broken. I was like, all right, dude, come on.
That was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
That was like, so good. That was cinema. It was
hilarious, but I'm like, you ain't gotta be an asshole.
That was cinema, dude. That was so good.
Most of the time he talks, it's cinema.
That was so good.
It was a good promo, and then Cody comes out. And this is where everything went wrong. Well, I don't think it went wrong.
I don't think it went wrong.
But for most of the WWE universe and the IWC, they did not like that.
No, they did not.
So Cody comes out and he's like, "Oh, Roman, I've been taking counsel and trying to decide what I want to do and to help my decision and this and that and yada yada yada."
I'm coming for you in that title.
He's like,
but not at WrestleMania.
And then he was saying like, I want to take everything from you, and he's like, do I want to take everything from you or do I want to just take the title? And he was like, he said like everything that Seth said. He said, I still want that title. He's like, I want to take everything from you. But not at WrestleMania. And we all kind of like, huh?
I was like, huh?
And then
What's
he was
that
like,
mean?
well, so then he was like, Roman, I said I took counsel, which I'm so over the way Cody talks. I'm so over it. Like, he talks like this professional businessman. Like, he's always in suits. Like, dude, fuck off. I'm really starting to hate Cody. I don't want to because he's still a good wrestler. And, like, he's a good dude. But the way he acts, the way he goes about things, it pisses me off.
I don't see why.
So, he's like, oh, I took counsel, like I said. And he's like, one of the people I talked to knows you very well.
This man with the Rock is cooking. Boom. I was like, oh, shit!
And the crowd lost it. But yet everybody hates it. They're trying to say everybody hates it, and the whole we want... It's like, bruh. But we've been asking for this for years.
Since WrestleMania 37.
The crowd erupted when this happened. But now it's Rocky sucks and die Rocky die, and people are sending literal threats
To his
to where
daughter.
his daughter has to deactivate her social media. People grow up.
For real.
Grow up.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe that people are sending threats to... Were sending threats to his daughter, and that caused her to...
So wrong.
Deactivate
so
her
wrong.
Twitter.
So wrong.
She killed it, though, with NXT, what was that show called? Vengeance Day. That show was insane.
Yeah, I don't really like I don't watch NXT, so.
I don't watch NXT either. I just watch the pay-per-views. Or PLEs,
yeah,
whatever.
I'll watch highlights or like the clips that they post on social media, but that's about it.
Dude, Braun Breaker almost snapped his neck in the ropes.
Dude, that shit was crazy. He's so quick, and he's like so like he gets so low that he literally went almost. That's great. Like he's gonna be disgusting.
For sure, he's gonna be a world champion.
He's gonna be another one of those Romans. It's like, who's gonna beat him once he wins?
I don't know, man. I'm excited to see what he does on the main roster, though.
For sure.
I really hope the challenger for Logan Paul is Braun Breaker tonight or tomorrow night.
Yep.
So that's pretty much it for
And then
SmackDown.
then they had the stare down for like 5 minutes without a word being said.
And everyone lost their shit on Twitter.
And then that's when the whole "We Want Cody" movement started, and everyone lost their minds.
Anyways,
on The Rock and all that, and that's when all this crap started. And then "We Want Cody," they said on Raw, was trending worldwide #1 for like 3 days. And I think it still is, to be honest with you, because people are annoying. And then we got "We Want Rocky" trending, I think #1 for like a day or two. Not we personally, but
imagine if it was we. Damn.
That'd have been funny. Like, we're the OG tweet. But I doubt it.
I'm pretty sure I was one of the first people, though.
Maybe.
Because I saw the original tweet, and I was like, oh, that's a good hashtag. And then I posted it.
But yeah, so then we get to Raw, and I just kind of want to point this out. Michael Cole, multiple times, had said nothing has been confirmed. We never got a poster, a graphic of showing Rock versus Roman.
Which is concerning because I really want to see that.
And I mean, obviously we get The Rock back, and he's at this press event. So I'm really interested to see where this is gonna go tonight.
For sure.
I'm hoping that he's one of like the last ones to come on. Like I'm hoping it just starts with Triple H talking for a minute, just to kind of like introduce everything. I wonder if it's going to be like the regular press conferences where they come on one at a time or whatever, or if it's just going to be like one of the like the UFC press events where they have like the tables with everybody.
I think that's what it's going to be like.
I don't want that.
I think that's how it's going to be because...
Yeah, it's a press event, not a press conference.
Yeah.
Which I always wonder, like, with these new press conferences, are these, like, outlets told what to ask?
Probably.
Like, I've been wondering that. It's like, because, like, obviously, like, we'll admit, like, the WWE, it's scripted. Like,
of course.
The creative always knows what's going to be said and what's going to happen, but it's like, are these outlets asking legitimate questions? Or are these planned questions?
I think they're legitimate questions.
I believe that, but it's just kind of something that's always sat back here. It's like,
For sure.
Oh. But yeah, so then we get to Raw. Raw was kind of mid.
As usual.
I think the only thing that kind of entertained me was the Gunther Jay thing.
Yeah. The bull rope match was pretty decent.
Yo, your boy Cody was busted open.
Cody can fucking wrestle, dude.
I'll admit, I kind of missed most of that match because that was the night they came home with.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So my attention was turned away.
Yeah.
But I was trying to keep an eye on it, and I saw, all of a sudden I look over, and Cody's just covered. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, this dude went from white to red.
Yeah, he got like 7 stitches or something, he said.
And then leave it
Twitter.
to you-know-who to come in and mess everything up. So we had that promo, the Cody and Rollins promo again. And then so Rollins
I didn't see that.
Rollins had his promo. I think it started the show. That's why you missed it.
Yeah. I was at work.
I literally just had it. I had Raw on at work because it was so dead. So Rollins started the show, and he was like, "Welcome to Monday Night Rollins." I think he said Raw though. I couldn't tell. And he was like, "Oh, that was a pop." Like, it sounds like a good pop to me. Because Roman had said no pop.
Yeah.
He had mentioned Seth, and he goes, no pop. Go figure. So, but yeah, he kind of addressed that, and then he like called Cody out, and Cody came out. It kind of stood there, and then I don't remember the whole thing, but then Drew came out, and he's like, I've served this to you on a silver platter. And he's like, Cody, finish your story, yada, yada, yada.
I cannot stand Drew McIntyre, bro. He is so boring.
I can't either. But yet,
Seth
people
Rollins
are in love
is
with
so
him now.
boring.
They say he's one of the best in the company right now, and it's like, how?
He's one of the best heels. Come on, you gotta like Drew McIntyre.
People absolutely love what he's doing right now. And it's like, how are you entertained by this?
Yeah, it's very boring. I don't like it.
I don't know. I don't like Drew anymore. I haven't liked Drew in a while though. So.
What?
My stomach just grumbled and he just popped his head up. But yeah, so Raw. Then I'll admit I don't remember a lot of Raw. There was the Fatal 4-Way. DIY looked really good. They won. And I remember the only thing I remember really was the Gunther celebration.
That's when I started watching.
Yeah, and then eventually Jay came out, and I was like, oh shit, like that was like the only thing on Raw that really entertained me. And then Jay had challenged him, but then Gunther gets on the mic or comes back and Gunther's good on the mic too.
Oh, for sure.
And then Gunther's going to be like, I'm going to beat you so badly, you're going to wish you couldn't, back in the good old days where you couldn't tell you and your brother apart. I was like, damn. I'm like, no, I remember those days because I couldn't.
We got,
It was a while where I couldn't tell them apart.
We got Imperium versus Jay and New Day next week.
Oh, Monday. Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of things that Big E would love to come back for, like, the New Day versus Imperium, if he could.
Another interruption. No, I feel like that would be a great feud, though. New Day versus Imperium, for sure.
All right, sorry about that again. Oh, God, I can move my legs now. Oh, yeah.
I feel like that would be a great, great rivalry. Imperium and New Day.
Oh, yeah. No, that'd be really, really good.
I don't know about Vinci though.
What about him?
I feel like he needs more work.
He's pretty irrelevant.
I feel like he should be in NXT.
I don't know what his role is.
He's only up here because he's on Imperium.
Like, he doesn't get time on the mic. He doesn't really get ring time. It's like, what is he for?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Gunther needs to just, like... I think you have Imperium New Day. Or like, let's say it's Jay and New Day, right? I think if Imperium loses, I think Gunther needs to turn on them and just end Imperium. Because it feels so pointless.
For sure.
Like, especially if, like, he drops the title. Like, you don't need Imperium, dude.
They should have it so Imperium costs him the title, and then he turns on them.
Somehow, maybe. But, I mean, and then you just push him into, like, the main roster. Like, not main roster, the world title scene somehow.
And then we get Jay versus Jimmy at WrestleMania for the IC title.
You fucking took my prediction from the fucking asshole. That was what I was wanting to talk about, asshole. Fucking asshole.
That's what it's going to be at WrestleMania. I think so.
Well, I was saying either that or let's say Jay's not champion, like either way. Well, no, actually I think it has to be for the championship. Either way.
It's going to be a good match either way. If Jay takes down
Gunther, that would be insane.
For sure.
But either way, we do need Jimmy. And
yeah, 100%.
At the end of the day, Jay has to win. Jay has to win.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have Jimmy win it. It would make no sense to have Jimmy win that fight. But then Jimmy WrestleMania, Jay pins him, then looks at Jimmy and like kind of like says something to him. And then it leads to like the reunification of the Usos. I need them back in my life, dude. I need them.
For sure.
They're the best tag team in history. I don't care. Come at me. If viewers, subscribers, come at me for that.
No, that's 100%
to my dying breath.
That's 100%
longest
true.
reigning. How many times
longest
have they won it? 8,
reigning
9 times?
Longest reigning and defending champions. Roman.
Yeah, they were fighting. How many times have they won it? The Usos won the...
I know the New Day's won it like 11 times. Maybe more.
8 times. They're 8-time champions. And hold the longest reign at 622 days. Looking back on it, them losing at WrestleMania was fucking stupid.
No, that shit was crazy.
It was crazy, and like, what was weird was I wanted like I was always like a Bloodline fanboy, but like I wanted them to lose, but I wanted Roman to win.
Yeah.
But like to me, looking back at it in hindsight, was so stupid to take that away from them at WrestleMania.
Well, they had to give at least one fucking good thing.
Because it's like that. Then you gave it to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who lost them 2 months later
To the Judgment Day.
to the Judgment Day, who then dropped the tag titles to Jay and Cody for a week, and then it's been the Judgment Day ever since.
They're definitely losing at Elimination Chamber.
Although Jay and Cody winning has led to the funniest press conference ever.
For real.
Dude, that shit was hilarious. I still go back and watch it sometimes when I want to laugh. Because, like, they were obviously, little, you know.
For sure.
Dude, Jay's just funny. But, yeah, I think Jay needs to win that fight at Mania, and, it lead to some sort of moment where he says something to Jimmy, and it leads to the reunification of them. I don't know how you do it, because obviously Jimmy's still on SmackDown, still with the Bloodline, but somehow it turns him against the Bloodline, and then you see some sort of trade go down, like you did with Jay, where Jimmy's like, all right, I want to be away from that. Like, if he turns on them, I want to be away from, like, let's say he attacks Solo at some point. And he's like, all right, he goes to Nick. He's like, I need to get away from them. So then they move him. For who, I don't know.
Adrenaline!
I was just about to say move Cody back. Or move Cody over. And then now you have a reason for Cody to fight Roman again. Because Cody will be on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So. And then we get the Usos back. I need them back. I miss them.
Yeah, they are the best tag team in all of wrestling. In the world.
Oh, absolutely.
Of all time.
You could have them fight every tag team in the WWE, in AEL, in TNA, in any other indie company.
New Japan.
And they'd win every time.
Yeah, for sure.
Prime Usos, dude. Unbeatable.
Like Bloodline Usos?
Unbeatable.
Even them as just like face paint Usos. They were nasty back then too.
Mm-hmm.
They're the best tag team of all time. No question.
Sure. And I think, you know, as much as I've enjoyed, like, kind of having, like, Jay and Jimmy separated, like, because you have Jay as, like, this face, trying to be the face of the company, you know, I think that he needs to, like, when we get the Usos back, we need face Usos. We don't need, I don't want heel Usos. Like, I don't want Bloodline Usos.
No, we need face Usos.
We need, like, face, we need... I also don't know if they should switch their gimmick. The whole... Because I feel like the whole Uso Penitentiary thing, that's, like, over with.
Yeah, for sure.
And, like, the day one stuff, like... I don't know.
They should go back to the face paint.
I would kill to see them go back. I was just about to say that.
They should
I
go
would
back
kill to see them go back to their roots, dude. Oh, my God.
That would be crazy.
Imagine they go back to, like, actually being twins and you can't tell them apart again.
That would be insane.
Like, they both grow out the hair or whatever. But they look good now, because they were a little big. They were both a little bigger.
Yeah.
When they did that, they were big dudes. But no, they look good now.
When the hell is Jacob and Zilla coming?
Mania, I'm assuming. It's how Roman's gonna win. Assuming.
So you think we're getting Cody and Roman?
No.
Or Rock and Roman?
What would be the point of bringing Rock back if he's not going to fight? Plus, they've already said there is a 0% chance that he's not fighting at WrestleMania. Who else is he going to fight?
There's a 0% chance of him not fighting?
There is a 0% chance that Rock is not fighting at WrestleMania.
Okay, so it's confirmed.
I've already seen multiple posts that they've said there is a 0% chance he is not fighting at WrestleMania.
So it's Rock Roman.
So it's like, who's he gonna fight then?
Seth Rollins.
Get out of here.
We get Cody and Roman, like everyone wants, and then Rock versus Rollins.
For
that
what?
Nobody wants.
You're gonna give us 2 main events that no one wants. All except nerds.
Oh my God, Cody Rhodes!
But yeah, the way, and I forgot to tell you, like during that promo at the beginning with Seth Rollins starting the show, the crowd was obnoxious.
Really?
Dude, Rollins mentioned, not even said The Rock, he said something about cooking, and boos erupted, and then the rest of it was the "We Want Cody" movement. It was so obnoxious. I'm like, that's why I was like, great, the crowd's gonna ruin the show.
Nice hijack they had.
They tried. WWE was like, oh. Mute.
They said, get the fuck out of here.
Mute.
Yo, that's actually crazy that they have the ability to do that.
That's just the same way they have the ability to pump in noise.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy.
Mute.
That's actually crazy.
Bye-bye. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Quiet. Yo, there was a... Oh, what was it? Did you see the thing? I know we usually don't talk NXT, but just speaking of, like, crowds, did you see that NXT got threatened almost to get taken off the air?
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Because there was the fuck you Mello chants.
Yeah.
And production had to warn the crowd. They're like, shut up or we have to take this off the air.
That's crazy.
So it was... Because, I mean, they can mute it, but it's like, then you can't hear what Carmelo was saying. It's like, so what's the point? So then they would have had to come off the air. Because it would have been muted the whole time anyway.
Yeah.
But that was the only thing I saw from NXT, obviously, with Mello turning on Trick.
That was crazy. The
like,
end of that show was nasty, bro.
Sure it was.
I thought he was going to put his leg in the chair and stomp on it, like they usually do.
No, he just started going to town on his leg. He was like, bah!
Did you see the chair when he was done?
No, I didn't. Because I didn't really watch it.
Oh my god, dude. That thing was fucking massacred. Bro, it was like bent.
Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god. But yeah, so that's pretty much all we got for you guys.
53-minute episode. Not bad.
That's not bad. Better than the last one.
The last episode was ass. Sorry about that, guys.
All right. So from here on out, we are actually going to try to be consistent. It's just we had between me working and your boy Max here doing things in the mornings, we haven't been able to really record. Even though we're really only a day late, 2 days now.
2 days late.
Why didn't we do it on Tuesday?
I went to go look at the car.
You went to go look at the car, and then yesterday you got the car, so yeah, that's what it was, that's right. But from now on, we're going to be Tuesday mornings, and go from there.
Yes, sir.
So, that's going to do it for us today, guys, unless, Max, you got anything else to talk about?
No, sir.
Alright, so that's going to do it for us, guys. If you guys stayed tuned in, thank you so much. This is, episode 4?
Yes, sir.
We're on episode 4. Next one is episode 5. Whole hand. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Turn our notifications on so you know exactly when these videos go up. Hit that like button for us. Share us with your friends if you and your friends like wrestling content. We're just trying to grow. So send us to them. We are also available on, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We are also available on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. So if you don't have time to sit at home and listen to us or watch us, open one of those apps and listen to us on there, because we are available pretty much on all the main social medias. Just we're not joining Facebook because that's pointless.
That's for old people.
Yeah. Like I said, hit the subscribe, follow us on all of our social medias. If you use Spotify and Apple, follow us on both of there, and listen to us wherever you can, whenever you can. And again, like I said, share us with everybody. And we'll see you next week.
Linktree is in the description, so all the socials are in that Linktree.
So
if that's easier for you guys, see ya. Peace.